Hello friends, how are you? I hope you are doing great, and we are going to talk about Pepe coin in this video in future and talking about Pepe coin next price target. So watch the video till end and enjoy. Pepe price prediction. Where could the price of Pepe go in the future? What will the price be? What will the market cap be? Guys, we're going to be making a really fun video today. So we're going to be talking through some very exciting long-term price predictions on purpose. We're going to talk about, if we could potentially ever hit 3 zeros and a 1, what needs to happen? If we could potentially ever hit 2 zeros and a 1, what needs to happen? Can we ever hit 1 cent? Can we ever hit 10 cents? Can we ever hit $1? Guys, we're going to talk about the most realistic factors for these to hit. So I've seen some of these big numbers. People are talking about 1 cent Pepe. People are talking about 2 zeros and a 1. And there's also some other big numbers here. We'll talk about this and we'll also talk about this scenario. So if you invested $100 in Pepe right now and it hits any of these numbers, this number, these numbers, the market capitalization level here, what is the value of your investment? We will analyze that in this video and we will also talk about the most important factors that you should look at. So if you enjoy these videos, we are talking about Pepe price predictions. We are talking fun. Just sit back and relax. And if you are actively trading in crypto, you want to enjoy some nice benefits, make sure to check out the channel partners. BitChnix has given out bonuses up to $8,000. There are some really cool things here. You can sign up and get them. And also you can get some nice bonuses on Blowfin. Check out the link in the description of this video right now. And guys, having said that, let's jump straight into this video. So at the moment, the price of Pepe is around 5,088. That's it at the time of recording. We've had a good run over the last week, a couple of weeks, and that's where we are right now. The total supply of Pepe is 5,088. That's a big number. So about Pepe, it's a fun thing. It has a huge supply. So it's 420 trillion, 690 billion. That's the total supply of Pepe. So we got some big numbers. So, whenever you put $100 into Pepe, you walk away with a big bag. Let's be honest about that. You can get a lot of Pepe for your dollar. And that's a fun aspect of this crypto. And at the moment, the market cap is about 3 billion. It's about 2 billion at the moment, about 3.7 billion. So you put $100 into Pepe and it remains at the same price. Guess what happens? It's going to be the same price. Okay, so it's going to be the same price here. But let's do some fun things. Okay, so the next market cap that I put on the list here is going to be 15 billion. Okay, so 15 billion, it's unfair. Is it out of this world? It will never happen, guys. I think there's a pretty good chance that Pepe will actually get to 15 billion in the future reach. And that's why I say, look, Doge is already sitting at 27 billion. So in this scenario, we're not even saying to beat Doge. We're just saying we want 15 billion. So 15 billion, it's definitely within the realm of possibility, especially if Doge is sitting at 27 billion right now. I wouldn't call that outlandish at all. I would say that it's a realistic, achievable goal in this scenario. At the present time, we would flip ship right over there. And you know what's exciting about that? What's exciting about that is it will increase your net worth by holding Pepe. So if you hold Pepe and it goes to $15 billion in terms of market cap, now you're looking at the price of Pepe being €4.36. So let's reveal the value of that. If that happens, your bag becomes worth $400. So you invested 100, your value now 400. You see on a nice juicy, that's almost 4x. Okay, so this looks good. Let's talk about the big numbers now. So let's look at the market cap here, guys. So we're going for a big 42 billion. So can Pepe ever reach $42 billion? Let's look at the all-time high market cap for Pepe. The all-time high market cap for Pepe was around $10 billion. So we're just asking for about $100 billion more, half of that. And if it's fair that we actually reach that again, we're going to benchmark it against the big guy, because the big guy has walked this path before and the big guy has reached about 88 billion. So we're only asking for that in this scenario. Guys, this is half of the all-time high of Dogecoin. When it reached that level, we're at 42 billion. We're looking at half of Dogecoin's all-time high, one of the previous runs. And, the exciting thing about the previous runs is that there was less money in the market. There were less investors in the market. Crypto throw adoption was low. We didn't have a president who was a supporter of crypto. So I think right now the future of crypto is much brighter than it was in the past. In the past, we had to go through an uncertain jungle. Right now, we didn't know if we would be able to get out of the swamp. We didn't see a ban on Bitcoin. We didn't see this kind of hostility, a complete exit on a political level and an end to crypto. What we've seen is the opposite. So I think we have a lot of potential ahead and I don't think it's unrealistic in the long run. Guys, we'll get more than about $42 billion for Pepe. So if you look at what happens here, it'll be great. We are at 3 zeros in 1. So if you invested $100 and you held it and we hit 42 billion in market capitalization, what you are looking at this attractive number 1,100. So it is actually 11 times your money. So you invested $100 and now your bag is worth $1,100. So wow, it looks great. $42 billion in market capitalization. And guys, I think at this stage, we can definitely grow to 50 billion. We can definitely grow to 100 billion. Right now, in my table, we are going into the giga territory very quickly. So you can see I have just climbed it to 10. So we are going from 3 zeros and 1, and now we are going to 2 zeros and 1. But I just want to emphasize that this is like a long-term, I want to say more than 50 billion Pepe. That's a really good long-term target for Pepe, but I think it's actually more likely to be than that. We'll reveal some of these numbers or the reasons for Pepe being worth more than $50 billion at the end of the video. So obviously the most realistic factor will reveal it. And if you're an OG subscriber, you probably know what that is. If you've been tuning into the channel, you've seen some of these videos that we've done before. We'll reveal at the end what the most important factor is. But we're going to increase market capitalization. So we're just going to be going on Gigasend. going on the Millennium Space Falcon. We're going to go at one speed of light, and we're going to go to 420 billion, guys. So $420 billion market cap for Pepe. Wow, oh wow, that looks huge. So of course, we're going to need to be long-term to get to 420 billion, to get to 2 zeros and 1. So that's about 1 cent, which is 1/10 of 1 cent when you're looking at $100, which is how much is that? Let's reveal the answer, guys. So $100 goes to, wow, that's a big number, 11,364. So it's huge. Okay, but I want to emphasize that once we get to these big numbers, we'll talk about this realistic factor. Okay, I think what needs to happen at these levels, actually, let's talk about it right now. But I think once you start, get to this level that can actually reduce the market cap a little bit, because, market cap, at the end of the day, if you're not familiar with crypto, how this game works, market cap gives you your upside. It benchmarks the crypto compared to other cryptos, what's fair, what's not fair. Market cap factors, like how do you calculate market cap? What you're doing, right, is you're divvying up the price by the supply. So again, you look at Bitcoin, it's about $93,000 at the moment. It's making it look really juicy. And whatever they're doing is that they're going to time it. Realistically, it's a circulating supply, because you don't really care about the full supply, because the full supply, a lot of it is missing, or it will be mined in the future. But let's just go with the market capitalization number. So it's 1.8 trillion. So it's that number multiplied by the circulating supply that will give you roughly your market capitalization. And, the exciting thing about this is, we're talking about $1 trillion market capitalization for Bitcoin. But having said that, I want you guys to also think long term. So if you're paying attention to people like Michael Saylor is literally predicting like 200, it could be $300 trillion market capitalization for Bitcoin. So this is crazy. 1.8 trillion. If it goes to like 200 trillion, what is it? It's 100 times on Bitcoin. So this is long-term thinking in crypto, has the power of, so this market can be huge. It can be potentially huge. And especially, the elephant in the room is with many governments. You have to understand that, if you go back 100 years or 200 years to the founding of your country. Well, if you like the video, subscribe to our channel, because here I provide informational videos about crypto cooks. So make sure do like and subscribe, and important is hit bell pepper. Okay, so meet in next video.